Good evening. So, tonight is the night. I'm hoping tonight's the night. We're getting this goddamn run done, and I am gonna be happy, okay? I want this done, because I'm gonna get it done. I'm gonna take a break from this game for a while. Maybe like give it a month. Because I just want to get the stupid category done. I've pushed it back too long. If we make any big mistakes, if it's any way redeemable, we'll try and redeem it. I might even have to do a second run. I am doing all I can. I can do a really big stream if I wanted to, because I don't have any repercussions for staying up super late tonight. I'm just gonna get it done. If the run dies, we'll do another one. Yes, I want this done.
Oh, you can just smell the copium from your screens. This sucks. I thought that was the night, until a mysterious bug happened that destroyed my save files, for no reason. Despite saving numerous times, the game said no. In 2 different runs too, so there was no excuse. I have no idea what caused it and still don't, but whatever. Just help me, please. I need this category done, so I can get 600 started, and get that done before July, which is when the DLC happens. I want to know how that bug happened, and I'm hoping that my good old team of breachers can help me. Oh boy. Alright. Well, you already know what the video is about, just enjoy.
Save stamina. For the most part, bunny hopping won't be super useful, but if the run is longer than your stamina, it will help. But like for like shorter distance, you are better off just running normal, as it's a lot easier to control if you're running normal. It's also easier to perform on PC, so keyboard and mouse, but I'm not on PC. I could be, but it's a bit faster on PS5 than it is on PC, because game optimization says, yeah. And this is a short distance one. Easy clip. Like, I'm pretty sure I have never seen help again. I know I could have collected collectibles, but we're coming back here later multiple times, so I think it's just faster if we just avoid most collectibles. And if we come back later, we'll be good anyway, so. Another thing I might perform here is a way to avoid the Freddy trigger. Though that could come back to bite me later, so. I might not actually no, it's not worth it. As I've got to come back to this area later, and I don't want to have that trigger, so I'm just gonna do it normally. As we know, animated cutscenes like this cannot be skipped, regardless of voice volume. As we have to wait for Vanessa to do her animation. This will probably be the last stream in this game for a little while. It might be the last stream for a while. Because I do want to play some other games instead of just boring old SB all the time. Until the DLC comes out. Or like, yeah, before the DLC comes out, I'll probably do a 600 percentile. And once I do 600, we'll be golden. That's okay. 548. That's for the lobby split. In case you don't know, we cannot get that stamina early on console. But with the bunny hopping, while preferable to have more stamina, as it will save us having the bunny hop, it's not exactly optimal to waste time on something that clearly never works. So I want to avoid Chica at all costs, as trying to avoid her when she's after me can be a time loss. Especially since I might consider doing multiple runs tonight. Avoid this guy so he doesn't alert her. If this means avoiding Chica, we will go this way. This guy. Alright, we'll go back to the bathroom collectibles after we complete the daycare. So, daycare should be easy. We already have a route. We used to be able to jump off, but still decided to add invisible walls there. Thankfully, Moon prioritizes cans over us. Can't remember the last time I played Security Beach. Fair enough. God, I almost can't remember. And it wasn't even that long ago. I've only just played it again because I want to get this stupid category done. Which hopefully tonight is the successful night. Because I want it done. And then I'm going to take a goddamn break from this game. Until I decide to do 600% or some more modded content, I guess. But even still. The break's going to be at least like a month long. So I want to do some other content. Yeah, it runs a lot smoother with the updates. I'll agree. I reckon the main thing that holds it back at the moment is just the lack of content. Before the updates, it was absolute garbage to play. I remember people saying on PlayStation 4 you'd get like 10 FPS in the multi-vibe. Whereas like now you are almost fine, regardless of your platform. Yeah, this is horrific, this game at launch. Still is a bit hairy going. They haven't fixed a whole lot. Yeah. I mean, I played on PS4 the first time I played this, and the performance difference is huge. It runs better on here than it does on a good computer. That just shows how important optimization really is in a video game. As a 4090 PC would probably stutter more than this. As mine with a 3070, which is stronger than the PS5. It's playable now, yeah. It's very playable. There are still things that could be fixed, but it's a lot more playable nowadays than it was before. I think we could try as Freddy Warps, but I can't be bothered. That's a lot of experimentation. Yeah, we'll be getting the Burn Trap ending. That's the last ending we'll be getting. We're gonna get all 6 endings, and Afton will be the last. We'll be getting the Leave, both Vanny endings, then Loading Dock, then VIP, and then last will be Afton. Because 5 of the 6 endings, I won't need to kill Monty. I'd prefer to kill Chica first, as I know the Faz Blast route is faster. Alright, Chica. Play nice. Yeah, I thought Vanny was going to be like a brand new villain. Yeah, I would have preferred Vanny as her own standalone villain rather than just bringing back Afton. As much as I love Springtrap as a character, just kill him already, please. Yeah. He needs to die. Pretty much everyone's sick of seeing him. She definitely could have, but she has like no screen time. That's the problem with Vanny. She has no screen time. She appears a total of 5 times in the gameplay. I believe the first appearance is after you can... In terms of ability to kill you, Vanny only appears 5 times in the state that she can kill you in. Look back. She appears after Lost and Found, or in Lost and Found. She can actually kill you in the Showtime office if you take too long, but most people either complete it or die to one of the animatronics who are already there. Then she appears in the end of the show after you put the disc in, but she only walks, so it's very easy to get away from her. I know she appears in the dump, like when killing Chica, but once again it's very easy to not notice her. It's almost like they design games to be absolute garbage at launch, and then slowly improve upon them. That's what's happened to this game. I reckon if they actually didn't have to rush this game, they definitely do it on purpose, because but like it's not a good business. I don't know how they think it's good. Anything that is potential money for a company, they will scramble for it. I do like one thing about this game is that they're making DLC free if you're in the game. Got a bit stuck there. Ready? Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if the FNAF movie might fail. But I saw the teaser for it and I was honestly kind of happy to see the teaser for it. It looks cool. Exactly. If you're more patient, the better the game will be when it launches. People should just be more patient. Because as much as I love breaking games, I like to have a very well polished game upon launch. Yeah, that's one thing I was a bit confused about when looking at the animatronics. It's like Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, Foxy all had red eyes? I found it a bit weird. I have never seen them with red eyes in the games. Their eyes are either completely normal or they're black. Because I don't know about you, but if they're not properly testing games, doesn't that just make them look like idiots? If they release an absolute mess of a game? It's almost like they want to be seen as fools. It's like, yeah, we play tested the hell out of this game. Also the game. You can spawn an infinite group of Monties that will permanently chase you upon being alerted. Which you can still do. Oh yeah, the atrium was laggy as hell on PS4. How in the frick did that guy not catch me? Also, he's floating. You saw it? He's coming back. I'm not risking a Roxy attack. Oh, you bastard. Give me a heart attack, mate. Hurry up. Be gone. I swear that guy was like so far away. Why was he so close? Go! Freddy! That's just Monty. I think I spawned Roxy and that's not good. Thankfully, Roxy's easy to get rid of. I was looking at things for the hard mod that I tried to play. Apparently Roxy in that mod is the same speed as Monty, except she's still just as stupid outside of that. So you can still vary. Oh, can't you do your teleporty? Jesus. She didn't fall for... Might be how the speedrun failed for Connor. Might be. Jesus. What kind of crack has Chica been taking? She broke her neck? Come on, come on. No, jump's not worth it. What is worth it is if we bring Chica up here. Now she's upstairs. And we're just gonna get past Roxy, which should be easy. Now Monty is the problem. Depends on whereabouts he is. He's over there. Cool. That Oh my god, I forgot to split. I forgot that you need to vent split, so there is a big time loss on that. So I forgot I made that a split. Surprised bro didn't try to kill me there. Wait for this bloke to go back. What was he doing there? I swear he was gone. Very immersion breaking, isn't it? The Invisible Freddy style. That is first repair. Open this up for later. Save a little bit of time, I guess. Alright. Off to Roxy's beauty salon. Then, Further Blast. We'll also do Princess Quest while we're here. Uh-oh, who knew it would happen again? It's Freddy Fazbear's! Of course it's a place for murder. God, I hate the freaking Starbots. One thing I hope in the DLC is they nerf the Starbots. I hate them. Everything about them is wrong. They are assholes. Let's not suck ass at Princess Quest this time. And boom, Princess Quest 1 complete. Oh, I've got a funny story. I remember one time after work, me and one of my friends headed over to McDonald's for dinner, and I had to get a taxi home, right? Because my normal source of transport, my father, wasn't home that night because he had to go with my other brother, my older brother, and do something. So, yeah. I had to get a taxi home, so I'm like, I'm just going to McDonald's and get some dinner. Friend who worked for me that night also did. Then we had a food, whatnot, but it was McDonald's, that's all I can say. Macca's ain't anything special. But then, once my taxi arrived, it wasn't any normal, like, taxi cab. It was a 10-seater bus. You know, like the van, the big, like the minibus taxis. 10 seats. Yeah, it was one of them. So I'm like, I don't think you needed a big taxi for him, but like, hey, I'll take it. More room. As soon as so once I left, he went on his phone. And when he looked up from his phone, everyone in the place most people he saw were speaking French. So pretty much everyone, like all the customers, not the employees, around him were French people. And I don't think he kind of liked that I just abandoned him with a bunch of French people. It's a bit weird, but it was fun. He still kind of hates me to this day for abandoning him in McDonald's with the French. And the worst bit is that he definitely could have come in the taxi with me, because, like I said, it was a big taxi, not just a normal taxi. Oh. Shit hitboxes. Oh god, it was a couple weeks ago. We went on a road, we were planning to go on a road trip with the boys, right? It was one of our friends has his P's. So he picked us up. And yeah, so Mr. The Clone 535, who is usually in this chat, and a good friend of mine, Connor, as you may hear me refer to him as, we were on the way to pick him up, and the driver thought it was a good idea to back up into poor old Connor's mailbox. Well, That wasn't his intention. He wasn't supposed to reverse into the mailbox. But he did. And it's not like it was any old mailbox. The mailbox was made of bricks. Solid bricks. What I'm more surprised at, the car didn't take much damage. I mean, the tail light cover was a bit busted and the rear bar was a bit scratched, but other than that, it was pretty fine. Funny story. He uprooted the whole thing, yeah. It was in the ground, that was the funniest part. It was in the ground, and us in a little Toyota Corolla, so not even a big car, knocked it out by reversing it. And he completely missed the driveway too, which just... God. Fun times, wasn't it, car? Hate it when your solid brick mailbox gets uprooted by your friend who thought it would be a good idea to reverse into the driveway, yet completely misses the driveway. Yeah, he completely overshot it. That makes it so much funnier. And then, you know, the big skid mark and trying to get the car out because it was raining. So we couldn't get it out, so we had to push the car out. And because it was a front wheel drive, yeah, that... Oh god, it was funny, but like, you know, the guy who drove was like scared of his dad killing him for ruining the car, and full Curtin's family slaughtering him after what he did to the mailbox. Oh, it was pretty funny though. Yeah. I loved that movie. That was one of the funnest, not funnest. I don't think it was very fun for Connery to have his mailbox uprooted. Let alone the fact it was made of brick, so it was extraordinarily heavy. Because like, it's not like it was part brick. The whole thing was made of bricks, so it's not light. Bricks aren't exactly light if they're in a large quantity. And it was held in the ground with cement too. That just, oh god. How in the hell did we knock that out of the ground? That's my question. And considering we were reversing and in a small car, like maybe if I was the driver and it was my car, then yeah, it could have been a different story. But yeah, he rolled a nat 20. Got that critical hit. Guaranteed success, I guess you can say, is a nat 20. Could also be a nat 1. If you think about it. Nat 20 for attacking mailbox. And I guess nat 1 for parking in the driveway. We're never going to forget about that. That's one of the most amazing things, but also one of the most ridiculous things to happen. Glad my mailbox is usually blocked off by a big car, so... And it's connected to a fence, so... It would take down the whole fence, and it's not only our fence. He will never live it down. We will make sure he always remembers destroying a solid brick mailbox with his dad's car. If you're watching this, man, hopefully you don't do it again. Or if you do, make sure you destroy the whole thing this time. And he reversed faster too, because I don't think he knew what he hit. But we realized one thing, and it was the meme potential. But then we went bowling and it was all better. So I was supposed to work at 12 tomorrow, but my shift got cut because they're putting their night crew on because they need to spread the shifts out, I guess. And apparently I might be getting too many, but I'm just too good of a worker, so like I should be getting too many, shouldn't I? Alright. Me and my good pals should be getting all the shifts. So another weird story. Like I heard this on Monday. Yeah, another funny work story was, it actually happened Monday. So we're working as normal, as usual. But, guess what? So, I overheard someone speaking about someone that worked with us had their house burnt down somehow. So, he was, I believe, in Sydney, which is a fair bit away from us. And what happened was, so he was at a thing called Good Life. It was like a youth, I think it was like a youth music thing. Alright, I just triple stun you. Make sure. Sure. So yeah, I think he was trying to get laid, wink wink, nudge nudge, cough wheeze. He didn't. But yeah, I believe after it, so he did finish the Good Life. So I guess you could say, you know, he had a decent time up there with the lad. And whilst walking away from it, he got a message from his mother saying that the house got burnt down. And the worst bit was, nothing was saved. Everything was destroyed. Everything and anything in that house was burnt to a crisp. Like, at first I thought it was funny because I'm like, yeah, there's no way that's true, right? Turns out we were goddamn wrong. And then when we realized it was real, we just felt so bad for thinking it's funny. Like, I mean, his house and everything in it was burnt. Like, I don't think anyone actually got hurt. Which I guess is one good thing he can take away. No one got killed or hurt. But like, still. Regardless if anyone survives or not, I don't think people enjoy having their houses burned. Thankfully, he had a place to live until now, so... But we haven't seen him work since. Understandably so. I just think I'd want to come to work after having my home burnt. So like, first we found it hilarious because we didn't think it was true, then we found out it was true, and then we felt pretty damn bad. Because it's kind of just a bizarre thing to hear. Just, oh, you know, their house got burnt down, and I don't know, sometimes you kind of just think of it as fake, and you're like, Hunt Lamau, suck eggs, L ratio. Then you find out it's real, and then you feel absolutely horrible for it. I don't know, maybe we're just bad people. I think I talked about this already. There's a trend on Instagram I hate. It's like, oh, your second at is pregnant, or your fourth at is secretly in love, or something like that. If you have Instagram, you'll know what I'm talking about. If you scroll through reels at all. I have no idea, it just pisses me off. It's like, shut up. How would you know? Like, my question is, how could... If my second at was pregnant... Shut up, Connor, you're not pregnant. You're a man. Wait, no. Never mind. The LGBT would say otherwise, and men can get pregnant. They can also say that... Yeah, they say a lot of weird things, but we don't want to go down that path so I don't get cancelled entirely. Yeah, you're right about that guy. Speedrun attempts are basically deathless runs. We try our absolute best to not die. If I can't see it, it doesn't exist. Oh, you were there. Get blinded. Go get some laser eye surgery. Invisimoon. God damn it, game. Tried to confuse me. I have not fallen for your tricks, game. And we're safe. Roxy's death time. I love the part where he says it's Fredden time, and then he absolutely Freddy Fazbear's everywhere. Actually, first things first. We're walking Freddy. Goodness, we have Chica's beak, not Monty's claws. So. Oh, first things first. Before we get the head, we must voice volume. Live split. What's going on?
In the middle of the stream, live split just randomly died. Like it stopped timing me. So I had to scramble to guess what the time stopped at to make sure and calculate where it stopped at. And I just decided to round it to 1 hour and 12 minutes. But not that this mattered anyway, the run died. As this is only run number 1. As we did a total of 2 runs of this video. But regardless, this was painful.
Alright, let's get back to the run. Voice volume's on, so we can collect head. So in case you don't know, Freddy's voice line is completely tied to picking up the driver's head. Dick stain! Jesus Christ, man! Well, this run's not going exactly how I planned, but could be way, way worse. Now the question becomes, of course, where's Rox? Oh, there she is. Thankfully, Roxy gets despawned. We'll go over here, get stamina and whatnot, and then we'll fluck off to the arcade. Arcade's the part I'm probably most scared of, but as always, we save for the arcade because it's the sketchiest part of the game. So the hell's Roxy? She's just gone. Roxy just doesn't exist. I'm fine with that. It's like after we came out of the recharge station, she just disappeared. Oh, I mean, if she killed herself early, then I guess she saved herself from our suffering. A very painful death that we're gonna give her.
You're wrong! You're fucking wrong!
I forgot the thing. I forgot the pass. It's time loss, but it's not a dead run. We can still make up. Oh, floaty. Balcon. Trying to frame me for being a Genshiner? What do you think I am? I have a soul, okay? We are avoiding that guy at all costs. Yeah, see, the danger of getting spotted here is that there's a thing called Montgomery Gator. And he's like, ascended in this area. You would never? You know what else you'd never? Upload again. Fool. Got him good, chat. I know, but it isn't personal. Oh, I can't get the damn badge. Okay, so now Chica's cracked and Monty does big boy jump things, and now you see why I saved for the arcade. Well, we have one death. Alright, we'll let that guy, because that gets Monty out of the way. It did not get Monty out of my way. Bird brain. Been deep fried once already. Get back to a bucket. I would prefer if Monty does not come here. We don't have a deep fried alligator yet. We only have fried chicken. And no toasted alligator. Speaking of alligator, where's that motherfucker? Princess Quest. There we go. Roxy and Chica could definitely use speed buffs. Because like once you get the shoes, when it comes to outrunning them, they don't stand a goddamn chance. That hard mode mod I tried playing, Chica was way more aggressive than she normally is. Roxy was hard to run away from. And Monty was more or less the same. Though all three of them got sight and hearing buffs, so they could hear you and see you from further away, which I felt was perfect. So like they could see you from across, like if you're on one side of the daycare, Monty could see you from the other side. Wait. No. What is this? Damn it! Alright, no, we're resetting. We're resetting. This run has had too much problems.
Now, remember that bug I talked about earlier? This was it. Basically, my save just randomly deleted itself. 2 saves, actually. In case you don't know, not only did I save in the atrium, I also got the autosave from Princess Quest too, as arcades, when you complete them, are an autosave. However, the game said no, and well, it killed the run. Unfortunately, this is the same fate run 2 has. But I will show you the second run anyway, and then I'll show you the little expedition we go on to find out what the problem was after we complete run 2. Well, I shouldn't say complete.
We are continuing. This run is getting done. We got heaps of time. We got heaps and heaps of time. Heaps of time. I should have bought some energy drinks. As soon as speedrun, not speedrun, fucking stupid live splits over, the run died. That was the signal that this run was going to die, and it did. Because you saw I saved, and then the game's like, no, you actually didn't. Alright, new run. Freddy, help me. I don't like this anymore. Thankfully, we're not worrying about splits anymore, so I don't have to worry about that. I'm just not doing any splits. I just feel the splits are a waste of time. God damn it, game. No, I'm blaming that one on live split. 600% is going to happen before the DLC. I assure you. Just gotta find the right goddamn date. Oh, Monty. Are you gonna kill this run? Monty has a bad case of... You know, Roxy has a bad case of main character syndrome. That's why I reckon, yeah, that hard mode mod, obviously they should tweak a few things with it, but like that hard mode mod made the game actually kind of scary. Especially when I did the test run, Roxy spotted me from across the atrium. Oh no, cancelled. See, if this was hard mode, Chica, she would have immediately charged after me. Misery. Well, I guess we're gonna go visit the sun again. Schizophrenic leader. Put an end to my misery. I just want to get this run done. It's already killed 5th run now. You know, Strat, this could unfortunately become how the speedrun failed. I want to be happy. I want to be out of this torture. 600 is going to be the most painful one to edit. Thanks, Frederico. People. Ladies. Monty. For the 87,000th time. No Moon Man. Sometimes Moon spawns, sometimes he doesn't. Quite an odd fellow. If I don't say so. I just want it to be over, man. Never want to touch the 100% category again. And then I got 600 and then this game was fully mastered. Maybe I should just have 10,000 hours. Basically, I only have like 300 hours all up in this game. I think I've got even less than that. Oh, if I did have 10,000 hours, I should officially be a master of this game. Oh, not having to worry about splits is amazing. Why didn't I just do this the first time? Sometimes I'm just not that smart. Very late chick spawn. Wash your paws, or else what? Or else what, Freddy? Absolutely. Step. Outplayed, Chica. Worthless. Maybe I should just turn a lot of the big lights off. Or like maybe some areas could generate a lot of noise. In like noisier areas, it's harder for the animatronics to hear you, but it's also harder for you to hear them. Maybe some animatronics could be immune to certain things. Like in dark areas, Roxy should be able to spot you better than Chica or Monty can. Instant death. Game's already a one-hit KO kinda. Like each animatronic can have like a specialty to them. Like Roxy is immune to anything that can limit line of sight because she has better eyes. But like she also is affected more by the phaser blaster. So like she can see you easier. But like the gun and camera would do more to her and stun her longer because her eyes are more sensitive. I don't know about Chica though. Maybe Chica's like stealthy, but like that also costs of speed. I guess Monty's is, yeah, he's immune to stuns. She gets angrier the more you stun her. That would make sense. She's supposed to be an egotistical narcissist. She would get more pissed off if you attacked her more. Monty wouldn't really get more pissed off because you can't attack him. I mean, come on. I mean, if Gregory tried to physically fight one of these guys, he'd get his ass kicked. He's a child. They are 7 foot tall animatronics made of steel. I mean, he does push Chica over, but then again, he kind of snuck up on her. He just outplays them and usually has some form of machinery or something. Maybe Chica is better at finding you than the others? I mean, she originally was. So Chica's easily distracted compared to the others. So like maybe she's, I don't know, maybe Chica's just more alert maybe? Or like, you know, she is the most frequent one to appear. And she knows most hiding places, but she's very easily distracted. I'd say Roxy, she has better eyes, so she can be able to see you from further distances, and is immune to anything that would limit line of sight. I forgot to do the little skip thing. But on top of that, because her eyes are stronger, that means they're more sensitive. Meaning that anything that would, you know, blind her would last longer. And Monty's immune, but he's wearing sunglasses at night. And I guess it'll be harder for him to find you in darker areas. But he makes up for that for being much faster. And then Vanny has like no real weakness, I would say. Hey! Chick rocked it? Oh yeah, true. It says wash your eyes if you get blasted. But then again, her mask kind of mitigates any of... But then again, how can she see through them? Also, we got the jump that time.
Slide to the left.
What the hell, Roxy? She just slid. What about Moon Man? Oh wait, we already got one for Moon Man. I got the perfect one for Moon Man. Lights. No perma-Freddy stomp this time. Just bright areas would be the perfect thing to stop Moon. So he specializes in dark areas. Like if you shine, maybe you could have like a brightness upgrade on the flashlight. And you know, I reckon that could work. You could upgrade the brightness of your torch, and if it's bright, and like if you have that, then Moon will will start to turn into sun. If you flash him with it, or like yeah, he can't enter dark areas, light areas. He can only attack you in dark areas. So if they added more dark places, that would work perfect. Also, what makes no sense about Freddy is that his battery only drains if you're with him. Never drains when he's on his own. We'll wait for the second endo to go. So this lad coming up here. Yeah, I don't like the staffbot dudes. The pricks. They should definitely include Vanessa a lot more. There was a mod I saw that can make staffbots kill you if you go up to them. Which sounds like it'll make the game way harder. It's like combine it with the hard mode mod and you've got danger mode, friend. I'm not gonna bother saving, this one's easy. Especially with hard mode mod. I mean, you can do this without getting caught by staffbots, but it's incredibly hard. Especially in like the arcade. God, hard mode arcade. Oh my god. I've got to play that more. I mean, if FNAF World stream didn't die. Really enough, I don't think Roxy was there. I didn't see her. Game. What is this nonsense? It glitched me into the lift. It never does that. It's a slight time loss. Thankfully, loading times are very fast. So glad I did this on the PlayStation. Don't think we need Vanny to be Monty levels of speed if she's going to spawn in a lot more. Because like, what kind of balance out Monty being incredibly fast is that he doesn't appear as much as the other two. That's what kind of balances him out. He just doesn't appear. I would love that. I'd love the remake. If I knew anything about game development, I would have done it myself. How are you so powerful? You've never lost anything. Whoa, they all just spawned in one area. I don't know about you, but that's not even remotely fair. Cool. Red flag. Roxy's full of those. Everything about Roxy's a red flag. She even wears red, for fuck's sakes. Like another cool thing would be like a cutscene after you die. Like if you get caught by an animatronic, there's a cutscene. Or like a death screen even. That guy is supposed to be off spawn, but he took him forever to come in. I'm feeling deja vu. I don't like it. Didn't even shoot you in the eyes. Shot you in the spine. Let alone the fact that her hair was blocking her spine, but whatever. Or maybe, if we destroy an animatronic. What am I doing? They stay dead. Maybe if you destroy them, they're dead. And then the other animatronics just have higher chances of spawning. So like for say, if you kill Chica, she's dead. But both Roxy and Monty have a greater chance of spawning now. So like for say, if you get spotted by a staffbot, Chica could have the odds of like 50% of being spawned. Then Roxy like 30% and Monty 20%. But like when you kill Chica, both Roxy and Monty's spawn chances get doubled basically. So like Roxy will now have a 60% chance to spawn it. Or like maybe a 70% chance and Monty a 30%. As to not make it too hard. And then like if you destroy Roxy, then Monty's guaranteed to spawn. Or like you don't have to do a specific order. Like you can kill Roxy first or last. You know? Because at the moment you have to kill either Chica or Monty first, and then you kill Roxy. And then whoever out of Chica and Monty you didn't kill, you have to kill last. I reckon, instead of being forced to kill Roxy at 5 AM, you should be able to kill her at 4, 5, or 6. So like, if you want to kill her first, you can, or if you want to save her to last. I feel like, yeah, Moonman should also be roaming. But like, he only comes into areas with little to no light. And then like I said, if you can increase the brightness on your torch. Or maybe, what they could do is that an animatronic spawns, but there's a chance that there's a 50-50 chance that Moon will spawn. It's like if you go into a dark area, but there's already an animatronic, it can be them on top of Moon. That could make dark areas real risky. Because Moon can find you and Freddy. That's like one of his greatest strengths. He can catch you and Freddy. He's immune to stuns. But, like I said, if you shine a torch on him, you could turn him back in the sun. Or like, stun him with it, because it will force him to turn into the sun until he stops it. I don't know. There's a lot of cool concepts I could do with this. Well, we could all do with this game. Like, you shouldn't be allowed to have him come up to the door all the time. Jesus, Roxy. Haha, you're slow. And blind. I expected that to happen. I feel if they ever add staff bots again, fix how they function. Please. I hate those guys. Probably say in the game at the moment the most balanced enemy is probably Chica if you take away her teleport. Like, other than teleport, Chica's pretty balanced. She appears much more than the other guys. She can stealthily chase after you. She's the only one who can speed walk. But she's also very slow. Very easy to get away from. Whereas Monty's just overpowered and Roxy's underpowered. So instead of nerfing Monty, they should just buff the other two. Why make Monty easier to deal with when you can make the other two harder to deal with? While keeping Monty as the most difficult one. I reckon they ever did another patch note? Yeah. Like, I like the concept of if you kill an animatronic, they die. They are dead. They cannot come back. They are dead. But it just gets more dangerous. And then if you kill all of them, then I guess, I don't know, Vanny and Moon? Almost killed their own. They should definitely change the boss fights too. Maybe like you actually have to fight Chica before you kill her. Same with Roxy. Because you already do that to Monty. And like, he's the only one with a natural fight. I feel the only way they could really improve his fight is just to make him not a complete idiot. I don't know, maybe make him have like all sorts of attacks. Like he could like slowly walk towards you menacingly, like all tough and smug. He could death sprint towards you. He could short jump, long jump. Maybe when he breaks the turret, he could like throw it towards you. If he hits you, you die. I reckon that could be cool. I love the concept of a death cutscene after your jump scare. So like, what do they do when they catch you? I mean, it does look like they kind of just chomp your face off, but like, that's boring. We don't need the bite of 20-30. Taking the lost and found, and then maybe, yeah, they block the vent. And then Vanny comes in and does a thing and kills him. That would be a cool death cutscene. I've never understood the hype around like drugs or smoking or vaping or any of that. It's like real bad for you. I don't think it'll become illegal. It makes money. Alright, we're walking Freddy to the gate. So we don't result in open gate with Monty Claus shenanigans. One thing I cannot wait for, well, I am not looking forward to, I should say, is when I do 600%, the deja vu I will be experiencing. Sorry, Miss Red Flag, I'm out. You know what? I'm gonna go do Princess Quest first. Done, out of the way. Foolishness. That was Monty that spotted me, by the way. But thankfully, it took him a hot minute to realize my existence. The save station's a bug, chat. The save station's broken. You saw that. I saved, and then it said no. How is that possible? Does it just delete your save or something? And I waited long enough for it to potentially save. I saved multiple times too. You saw that. I saved at the arcade. Got the autosave at Princess Quest 2. I saved when I left the arcade. So it's driving me insane. There is no way. There is no reason for that. Why are the saves not working? You know, I'm going back in. I'm testing that. On trail 4, unfortunately. But we've made a discovery. Saves are broken. Yeah, I deleted the 4 AM save and not the autosave. But I took the autosave with it. So it's definitely corrupted. I don't know what could possibly corrupt it though. Because I've done Chica Skip heaps of times. So there's no way it was that. We are going to test in this save. So once we get out of Freddy's room, we're going to take a look at the save file. Alright, now, take a look. Look in the corner. And look, I got the 5 AM autosave back. How does that make sense? What did we go back into the autosave? And like, you notice how in the... See, okay, now it's saved. Okay, it's saved. It's saved. So what the hell was that? Because now it's fixed. It's like nothing happened. But like, how did the 5 AM come back? That's my question. It went, and then it came back. None of the autosaves work, because when you complete an arcade machine, it's an autosave. So I should have at least gotten the Princess Quest autosave. So I'm going to go find another... Wait. Also, did you notice how the stage looked? But like you saw that I deleted all my saves. Because I usually delete them, because... And look, the stage lift is back. Notice how before it wasn't? I think that 4 AM that I deleted was corrupt. Okay, so we've made a groundbreaking discovery, chat. We save at this one. But like, look, it has the loading icon in the bottom corner. And if we reload back in, we're back here. Maybe it's the arcade. Okay, we'll do the arcade again and see if that's the problem. Real slow, miss red flag. You know what, chat? I'm gonna do it my way. Once we finish arcade, and we take just more testing, to show the game who's boss, we are going to Freddy walk down to Acton. If the game won't let me finish it its way, then we'll finish it my way. But first, we're doing this arcade test. So notice how there's the loading icon in the bottom right corner. Keep an eye out for that.
Good job. Take the repaired head back to
Alright, let's take a test. Oops. And now it works fine. What is this game? Help, chat. Right, frankly. I'm sick of this bullshit. Trying to get bullshit game. What do you say, Chica? Since you are rapidly teleporting behind me. Let's go kill Afton our way. Let's get this done. We might not have got the speed run we wanted, but let's give Steelwood what they deserve. Well, let's give the game what it deserves. At the moment, it deserves a big fat fuck you. Friday, you want to come do some cool things? Hey, you want to see something funny? Imagine if they don't fix that. Alright, Fred. I'ma need your help.
I could open this gate if I had Monty's claws.
Oh, you will not need Monty's claws.
Gate if I had Monty's claws.
I know you could, Pally. What we're trying to do is we're trying to warp behind the fence. Deloads won't last too long. It's PS5.
Could open this gate if I had Monty's claws.
Shut up. We did it!
Open this gate if I had Monty's
Look at that.
claws.
Roxy and Monty are alive, chat. Well, they won't appear alive down here.
One trick. Gregory.
I broke his back. You're fine, Freddy.
Am not.
What was that? Are you okay?
Yes, right.
Oh, pain.
What is that thing?
Please. Monty! When does Monty ever come close? Chica, Roxy, one of you come down here, please. Right side, right side.
It's Chica. Shut the doors.
Alright. It's only Chica. There's still a chance.
It's Roxy! What do I do?
Roxy, where you going? That's it. This way. No. You asshole. Freddy. Damn it, Freddy.
It was perfect, but no, you just had to blow it up. You and your pride and your ego. You just had to be the man. If you'd done your job, known your place, we'd all be fine right now.
Ah, bad RNG. What are the odds they both went down the same hole though? That's bullshit. Oh, the doors can't hold her. Well, how come the doors can hold her everywhere else? These doors don't look all that weak. Freaking stupid wolf bitch. Oh, she's angry. Oh, please. Stupid egotistical wolf bitch. Everything about her is wrong, actually. Burned. She should have melted and burned and scorched in that fire. And then Freddy's like, oh, Gregory's in danger. Why not go with food. We do not have Freddy access. Hold up. Freddy. Freddy. Freddy! Hang on a second. That's weird.
Gregory, what are you doing?
Maybe this will fix him. Weird. He's broken. Any explanation why this could be? He just refuses to listen. It could be the fact that we glitched down here. But like, we left the arcade, and he does not want to charge either. This is weird.
I am not me.
What was that? Are you okay?
Thankfully, the fight is considered different.
Control of me. I do not think I can fight it for long.
What is that thing?
Look out, it's Chica. Shut the doors.
Thank the Lord. She came down the right side. Did you? What a fight. So intense. Well, that was miserable. Oh, yeah. We beat the game our way.
Hear me out,